The CFSY has been enormously successful in our first decade. Today, more than 700 people who were given extreme sentences as children have come home. We believe that in order to most effectively build on our success, center racial justice more intentionally, and bring about lasting reforms, power must sit with the people most directly affected by extreme sentences for youth. One of those people is Xavier McElrath-Bey. As a strategist, innovator, speaker, advocate, leader, and friend to the many individuals he has helped free, Xavier has changed the landscape of youth sentencing reform in America. Today, the board of the CFSY is thrilled to make a special announcement.
Since he joined the organization in 2014, I've been so impressed by Xavier. His warmth, his passion, and his commitment to true social change have been incredibly inspiring to all of us. I'm incredibly excited to announce that we are promoting Xavier to co-executive director of CFSY.
Xavier has played a pivotal role in ending life without parole for children in states such as Nevada, Utah, Arkansas, South Dakota, and North Dakota. But Xavier has done more than change policies and laws. He's changed hearts and minds by openly sharing his story in venues across the country and through his unique ability to connect with every audience he speaks to.
I was fortunate to meet Xavier through mutual friends as I was leading the legal department at Starbucks. I was taken with his compelling story, his courage, his commitment and passion to the field. And it just so happened that he happened to have a wonderful Starbucks connection as well. So when we met him, we asked him if he would be willing to tell his story to our Starbucks headquarters employees, or what we call our partners. And he spoke to hundreds of employees at Starbucks in his presentation. And it was so touching. It was so transparent and vulnerable and brave and courageous at the same time. And so many people in the audience that day reflected and cried and were touched by his story because it was their story as well.
Because of Xavier, Starbucks has become a steadfast partner of the CFSY.
The reality and how that tool's been used to incarcerate kids.
Xavier is also a founding staff member, co-leader, and proud member of the Incarcerated Children's Advocacy Network, or ICAN. This group seeks to amplify the stories and voices of leaders who were incarcerated as youth. Today, it has 136 members in 26 states and Washington, D.C. ICAN serves as a beacon of hope and connection to its members.
He has this incredible ability to touch the lives of people that he comes in contact with. And I remember personally hearing a radio interview that he did, and he was talking about his experience of being incarcerated and being involved in a murder of a young man. And one of the callers called in and said that he was for children serving long-term sentences in prison, but after they heard Xavier speak, he was able to convince him that that people deserve a second chance. And I believe that Xavier just had that ability, capacity to touch people's lives with the way he speaks, his compassion, and his sympathy. And I think that that's one thing that people should know about him, that he really, really cares about people and about this issue.
I was a child who grew up in the South Side of Chicago in a very poor and disinvested community whose household also contended with substance abuse, mental health issues that really impinged upon my development. Having a mother with schizophrenia, having a brother who contended with the very same, and having a very abusive alcoholic stepfather who hesitated at nothing in hitting us, beating my mother, and kicking our dog. And for me, those experiences very early on really manifested itself, in particular joining a gang. And at the age of 13 years old, I had already accumulated over 19 arrests and 7 convictions. Through those poor decisions as a child and those emotional deficits that existed in my life, I found myself, making decisions that, would ultimately cost and lead to the loss of another child's life in my community.
What I remember about representing him was how startling our first meeting was. he was open and he was inquisitive, and I could feel that he was concerned about what I was saying to him, but that he was always also concerned about me. And I just remember looking in his face and talking to him and thinking, this could be my child. And that was from the day I met him. He was transformative for me.
I remember very clearly the judge looking at me and telling me that I would never change. He referred to me as incorrigible. And because of that, I was transferred into the adult system, where I was given a 25-year sentence for first-degree murder.
While in prison, Xavier began to envision a better life where he would be able to put his remorse into action, what he referred to as his eternal apology.
It was the life of the party, and I wanted to be the life of the party today, along with the many children that have passed.
He prepared himself for life outside of prison by earning multiple college degrees and was released after serving 13 years at age 26. Since then, Xavier has built a new life, earning a master's degree, working in violence prevention, and conducting interviews for clinical research at Northwestern University. Most importantly, he and his fiancée Marcy are the proud parents of 9-year-old Sophia.
I can stand up for others. I can stand up.
Xavier's phrase, "No child is born bad," has become a rallying cry for many of the more than 700 people he has helped free.
No child born bad!
Xavier himself is proof that no child is born bad. In fact, he is proof that a child once told he was bad with no hope of change can grow up and become co-executive director of the Campaign for the Fair Sentencing of Youth.
What makes Xavier unique, in addition to the extraordinary resilience he has demonstrated throughout his life, is the depth and breadth of skill he brings to this work. He is a savvy strategist, a compelling and charismatic storyteller. He's a persuasive advocate, and he's one of the most effective leaders I've ever encountered in this work. No matter who he's talking to, whether he's speaking to a group of legislators, police chiefs, or in a one-on-one meeting with a donor or supporter, he's always true to his authentic self. You always know you're going to get the same Xavier wherever you go. And people love and trust that Xavier. That's why they're willing to follow his lead no matter where he goes. I'm extremely honored to be able to lead alongside him as co-executive director of the campaign.
Congratulations, Xavier, on this new role. I know that you will do phenomenal work, as you always have, but in a different way, bringing more influence and more impact.
Congratulations to a brother and great friend. I can't think of anyone who has worked harder and longer to deserve this. Congratulations, Xavier.
Congrats, Xavier. You deserve it. We're really proud of you. I remember seeing you 4 or 5 years ago at a criminal justice reform event, and I had never met you before, but you told your story to a packed room, and you woke everyone up, and you made them care, and keep leading with love and light and integrity like you do. Congrats, Campaign for Fair Sentencing of Youth. Good move on your part.
Xavier, I just want to say congratulations, brother, and let you know that I'm truly proud of you.
Congratulations with all my heart. You know I'm watching. And you still remain, wherever you are, my son-in-law.
Xavier, congratulations. We are so happy for you. We're excited. We know you're going to be amazing, and we know you're going to do so many great things. We love the Campaign for Fair Sentencing of Youth. The work you guys do is so incredibly important, and we know you're going to be great in your new role, and we know how passionate you are about this work. We love you so much, and we can't wait to celebrate with you.
Congratulations, Daddy.